hinge, bend the knee. Good. Hey guys, Barry here at the Performance Athlete. Today we're going to go over a basic tutorial on the deadlift. Some do's, some don'ts, and some easy fixes. If you're at home, if you've never deadlifted before, take a look at this and hopefully we can help you out. Deadlift will be foot positioning and the width of the foot. An easy fix for this, a go-to for me, is think about a dollar bill, on average the size of a dollar bill, and put that between the foot. There you go. Turn the toes slightly out. This will allow room for the belly, and it will turn on the hip abductors to get you a better deadlift. So you've got the width of the foot. Next up, the barbell. Easy fix again, put the barbell over the center of the foot, so it's cutting the foot in half. So if you remember that for your distance of the foot, it's a dollar bill, and the barbell cuts the foot in half. That's the way to measure the foot distance. Okay, so we've worked out foot positioning, the dollar bill between your feet. We've worked out that the barbell is going to cut that foot in half. Next up, we want to know and learn how to pick this thing up. So I'm going to ask Jules here, with a stiff knee, she's going to bend down and take a grip on the barbell. She's about a thumb's distance out. Good. And now she's going to bring her hips down to the bar. A couple of things to remember in this. Knees can be a little bit too far forward and you're going to be on the quads. So a good fix, push the shin or the knee back a little bit so you've got a vertical shin. Therefore then you'll get the hamstrings loaded in the lift, okay? 1,000 bar between there, barbells cut the foot and push those knees back a little bit, and that's the perfect position. Chest is up as she pulls the barbell. And back down, hinge the hip. Good. So a couple of things to remember with this. First up, this barbell, you want to have it on the way up as close to the shin and as close to the thigh as possible. So let's take another look at that. She's got her grip. So now this time, pull that barbell, chest up, the barbell stays in contact, shin and thigh. On the way back down, she hinges the hip, bends the knee. At no time does the barbell come out too far from the body. We want it in contact with the body at all times. Again, and on the way down, it's hinge, bend the knee. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to talk about breathing, which is an important thing when it comes to any weightlifting exercise, especially with the deadlift. So you've got your foot positioning, you've worked out the barbells, cut the foot in half, sit to the barbell with a stiff knee, and then come down to it. You've got the perfect position, you've worked out the shin needs to be a little bit more vertical. Next up, breathing. So you want to take a big breath and hold it into the lower abdominal. Pull the barbell at a nice controlled pace, up, hinge, bend, then exhale. Try and get into good habit forming where you take a breath at the beginning of the lift, pull, hinge, knee, and you don't exhale till that barbell goes back on the floor. Last thing we're going to talk about with the deadlift, or when you pick any weight up off the ground, will be back positioning. How do you hold a good back position? You hear coaches maybe shout, tight back, shoulders back, lumbar curve, thoracic spine. Easy fix again, guys. We've worked out all the rest. This is an easy fix, okay? So Jules is on the floor here now. I want to learn how to identify a tight back. So first up will be a Superman. Feet up, hands up. In this area, in the lumbar curve, she now experiences what we're trying to explain with the tight back, what we mean. Next up, we can go from there to an Iron Man position. So she's here, nice tight lumbar curve, shoulders are back, and she feels that tightness in the back. When she takes this to the deadlift, that's the tightness she wants to feel in the back. So you don't want to be too weak in the areas where you want to engage in the pull. And relax. Couple of drills. If you do that before you go to the barbell, it'll just get you used to having a good tight back position rather than rounding off and doing it unsafely. Thank you, guys. So, guys, we're just going to do a quick recap on everything we've gone over. We've worked out now how to achieve a tight back when you pick the barbell up with the Supermans and the Ironmans. We've worked out the foot position. You've got a dollar bill between the foot. Turn those toes out slightly. You've worked out that the barbell is going to cut the foot in half before you start. Next up, with a stiff knee, take the grip on that barbell about a thumb's distance out from the shin. With that stiff knee, and now you sit down to the barbell. Okay, now you take a look at where your knees are at. If you're too far forward, fix it. Just push those knees back slightly and engage the hamstrings and the glutes. Last piece of the puzzle, remember the breath. It's a deep breath into the abdominal, slow controlled pull. On the way down, it's hip hinge, knee bend, exhale. One more. Hip hinge, knee bend, and exhale. Hopefully that's been some help to you guys. If you need any more tips or pointers, please get in touch at theperformanceathlete.com. Thank you.